Alright, so it's also counting diagonal movement. Duly noted. There's a foolish mistake on my part, but alright. I haven't got really a good enough shot, but they can't shoot me. However, I don't want to have to risk being shot at, so I'm going to just take cover. That was a bad mistake from me. This is why we're playing on Veteran and not on Hero. I need to advance out there in order to take some shots, but just use this low cover for now.
Ready to engage.
Oh, that's awful. No chance. Alright. Well, we're going to advance forward then, because unless someone moves quite far forward, they're not going to be able to flank you from there, but on the next turn you're going to be able to move forward. I could have the Scarab take a shot and move forward a little bit. Why wouldn't it count diagonal movement? Well, because it's a grid-based game. In terms of action point usage, well, okay. So in terms of distance, moving across a square diagonally is a greater distance than moving along any of its orthogonal edges. And some games will make a point of treating them as such. Some games is like, no, a square is a square, whether it's the diagonal squares or whether it's orthogonal squares. But some games will be like, well, you know, it's like 1.2 action points to move diagonally. You could do it and attack, but, you know, so on and so forth. So I wasn't really sure whether this was a game like that or not. Should I use... you know what? No, I don't think I will waste the missile. I've only got a few. And you're just going to bleed to death. Oh. Oh. Enemies that are too injured to fight will just... Aha! I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Duly noted. Matt, it doesn't look like that's the case. I think it treats diagonal... Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah. Effectively, you can move further, moving diagonally. I think it just counts it all as a single tile in this game. Whether intended or not, basically. Right. Let's grab some gear. Crates usually contain useful items. Move the big gun, an autocannon, to the top ready item slot and pick up the ammo and medkit. Weapons and medkits can only be used if they're in the soldier's ready selection. Okay. Now, one thing to know. Any inventory management costs a point. It's not 1 point per, it's 1 point to do anything. So you may as well do everything if you get the opportunity. Okay. Tactical tip, reload. Reload, the weapon is out of ammo. You'll need to use the reload action to fire it again. Reloading is only possible if you're carrying the ammo magazine of the current type. Reloading costs 1 action point if the ammo is in your back point, but none if it's in a ready slot. Very nice. Problem is, if I move forward, I'm going to be attacked, which I don't want to. Is there anywhere here that I'd be able to attack from? No. Much sad. I could move over there, I guess. I could move here, take an attack, and then duck back behind cover. Likewise, I could do the same over there. We'll go for this one. Oh, I can take a shot. Oh, actually, you've only got 2. Never mind. No. I was being very silly there. Okay, we're going to advance forward a little bit. And then we'll move out on the next turn. We'll just use the missiles for now. Well, thank you very much, Unit Venom, for the 28 months. Hey, Aavak, good luck, and I hope you don't die. I hope we don't die as well. We are in agreement on this. Hey, Aavak, I've been playing through this for the first time. Love the feel of OG XCOM with a contemporary UI. Pro tip, if you're struggling with faction standing, the inter-faction raids end up net positive for that faction. I was always worried raids would only make it worse. Oh. Okay. Thank you. That's very useful information. I think that was actually a question I always had playing the playing through the first time as well. Then I can take that arm out. That'd be amazing. Yes! Okay. No longer need to worry about you being able to use that weapon. At least I don't think so. Generally speaking, the game is very good at visualizing things. So if someone is holding a weapon with both hands visually, it probably means the weapon needs two hands to use.
I'm here.
Right, well, in that case then, let's move forward now that they can't shoot me. That one is still going to be a bit of a risk, but we'll see how it goes. I needed to be in a better position to use my weapon on the next turn. Oh, crap.
Take this.
Oh, that was unfortunate for me. The soldier is wearing armor, which reduces damage according to the armor value. Different body parts may have different armor values according to their various armor types worn by the soldier. Duly noted. This bandit has set Overwatch. He will shoot at any Phoenix soldier who enters his Overwatch cone. Don't allow this to happen. No, come back. I want your loot. Rude.
Taking aim.
I could just shoot your head off. Or I could try and shoot your arm off. I failed. But since we haven't moved yet, I get another shot. There we go. Nice.
Threat eliminated.
Threat eliminated indeed. Oh, we got a shot on the heavy. That's not actually who I want to shoot. Now, your Overwatch cone is clearly... Ooh. I wish this had more of a free camera. I really do. From here, who would I be able to shoot? There's only one person I can shoot at. From there, I could shoot both. Risky. But let's risk it for the biscuit. Oh, thank goodness their Overwatch cone didn't quite aim at me. Okay, I'm going to be mostly shooting your gun, it seems. Yes. Mostly shot the gun. Can I get a missile on you before you escape? Oh, balls, I cannot. That makes me ultra sad. I might be able to hit you with a missile if I'm super lucky. Should I try? I've only got 2 left. Ah, sod it. Sure. Fire! Fire the missiles! I think I just disabled most of their body. Your scarab is out of ammo. Oh. Okay, so that's not... Right. Of course, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. I should have realized that because I'd already noticed that about the burst fire on the rifles, but I didn't notice about the missiles. I don't know why I didn't think of that. It fires a burst of 2, so of course it uses 2 ammo per shot, not the one. Your scarab is out of ammo. Unlike firearms, vehicles don't have a reload function. Your vehicle's weapon will be reloaded after the mission. Okay, so you're now just a transport for now. So I'll move you out of danger. Let's have a look at you. I would like info. You no longer have a gun. Did I destroy the gun? I destroyed your head and I destroyed an arm. The gun is gone. Rip gun. Can you actually see anyone? No. Can I get a nice big cone of Overwatch down here? There is a possibility you might be able to hit something. Sure. Oh, they died. They died of a lack of blood. I approve.
Omar, is it? Glad you
Okay.
found some gear, because you're gonna need it. Now you're part of my squad.
Option for free cam Aavak. Oh, is there, Hickson? I can't believe I completed this game 4 times when it first came out, and yet I remember almost nothing about it. Damn, my memory is bad. Well, if you played it when it first came out, then a lot may have changed. Thanks, Unifedent. Good luck, and I hope you don't die. I appreciate that, mate. So let's talk on in. Aavak. Would you ever consider playing Spellforce games? I'm vaguely familiar. I think I may have played them, not made content on them. But that name is very familiar to me. Dies of blood loss. Makes loud sound, so everyone knows. I mean, it's courteous. It's basically like saying goodbye. It can tank, being a tank after all. That is fair. Omar, is it? Glad you found some gear, because you're going to need it. Now you're part of my squad. Hooray! We've got friends. Game? Oh. Sadly, injured a bit, but oh well. Got some more skill points. Got loads more skill points. Well, aren't you beautiful? I finally looked up the wiki. Not spoiling anything, I also found the Extreme Mobility Terminator method for skilling units. Pretty dope name for a battle plan. Cool game.
After the battle,
even
the
better
Scarab resumed its course
it's on
towards
Game
our
Pass.
base,
Oh, that's awesome.
struggling
Ardent
through the
Trouble.
rough terrain.
There you go,
Strange
everyone.
growths were
It's on Game
contorting the
Pass.
road, smashing against its armor. It wasn't long before it took one too many hits. The engine gave a loud crack, and the AI went dark. We had lost a valuable member of the team. We knew we were close to our destination, but we didn't know what we would find there.
So my armored
If we were
transport
to advance on foot, we
died
had to
because
exercise
it ran into
extreme
too many
caution.
tree roots.
Approaching the base, we heard gunshots. Jacob and Omar took positions by my side. What was going on inside? A bandit ambush? Or something much worse? Following Phoenix Protocol, we readied our weapons. It is time to reclaim our home.
I'm just going to say now,
There are hostiles up ahead.
I call zombie
Let's get rid
bullshit
of them
on the
and clean
fact
up this mess.
that a bunch of roots on the road were able to take out my Scarab. A, because it's an armored transport. Surely that it's made with that in mind. B, why would damage to the armor plating stop the engine? C, why would the engine going down take out the AI? Surely they've got batteries on the bloody thing. Oh my goodness. Rude. I know what's up. Scarab's just pretending to be asleep. Scarab's lazy. Scarab's like, nah, I'm done with this. I'm gonna just go dark. They're probably stupid meatbags and not gonna understand anything. They're just gonna assume I'm dead. They're gonna leave, and I'm just gonna go off and live my best Scaraby life on a beach somewhere. Fantastic. The answer is plot. No, I refuse. I deny this plot and I substitute my own. That Scarab is a scallywag and is off doing scallywag things. Probably enjoying some sort of, I don't know, espresso martini on a beach full of other espresso drinking scallywags. You know the sort, Leafin. I'm sure you've been to the beach. Scaraby wag. That doesn't really flow off the tongue, I'm going to be honest. Enemies will take advantage of tight corridors to ambush the Phoenix operatives. Rotate the camera, Q and E, to get a better view of the battlefield. Very well. I mean, the beach is 20 minutes away by car, so yes. Right, okay, well, let's start moving forward. Okay, well, I don't really want to put you out in the open.
My turn.
You take so much to move forward.
Here they come.
Oh. Why, hello. Okay, poison immunity. Poison burst. A burst in a cloud of poison, inflicting poison damage in a 3-tile radius. 50 HP. Okay, how accurate is this weapon? Not very is the answer. Very well. Has very high shred, though. Okay, we're going to need to get a little bit more cover, I think.
Here I come.
In that case.
I'm prepared.
And... Problem is, you're actually very exposed. I am a big believer in let the enemy come to me. Be careful not to place your soldiers inside the Overwatch cone. They may get injured by friendly fire. Game, who do you think I am? My lord.
Nothing's getting past me.
Area covered.
Well, you can't do anything, sadly, but sit there and look pretty. Okay.
No visual, but I can hear commotion coming from the hangar. We must investigate.
Hostiles detected. The sound of gunshots suggests an ally is under attack. Location beacons show the location of an unknown entity, enemy, neutral, or allied, in parts of the battlefield which can be heard but not seen. You should investigate. Well, someone's doing a good job. Nice work.
Hostile destroyed.
What? Did anyone just get attacked? Doesn't look like. Okay. Right, I'm going to be bold and move up. See if there's anything else in here. Doesn't look like it.
Receiving.
I dislike having to just basically walk out there, but after a point, you just have to. Well, technically we don't, but since there is time pressure, since allies are being attacked, kind of do. Right, you're gonna have to just
I'm prepared.
face tank.
Here I come.
Over here, have a look around. Okay, we've got a crate there.
Receiving.
Problem is, if something were to attack, they would probably go down that way, but I'll just set this line of Overwatch up for now.
Nothing's getting past me.
Let's get a nice bit of protection there. Oh, hello. Ally located. You've spotted another Phoenix operative. Move a soldier inside the white circle to recruit Irina to your squad. We will be naming the soldiers once I get a chance to, by the way, chat. Right, how likely are they going to... they're probably taking... They're going to take 40 points of damage per turn. We probably need to get over there quickly. Right, you're on Overwatch at this tight corner. And let's move you up. You're going to join them in Overwatch. And you are going to make a mad dash over there to see if you can help. I'm assuming there's no... Oh, no, I shouldn't assume. They didn't attack those, so I would imagine that there are no more enemies there.
I'm on the move.
Irina is a sniper class operative, proficient with both sniper rifles and handguns. Snipers are excellent for disabling specific Pandoran body parts at long range. Do you happen to have a medkit, maybe? If two operatives stand next to each other, they can exchange items between inventories. Ooh. Yes. Please. That only costs you one action point. Oh, that's fantastic. Medkits are powerful tools that can restore hit points and remove status effects like bleeding and poison. Move next to a friendly soldier. Select the use medkit action. Select a target to heal. Okay. In before I heal the wrong person. Oh, thank goodness it won't let me. It only allows me to select people who are wounded, it looks like. Restores 80 hit points and removes bleeding and poison. Go. There we are. Back to full health. Well, I mean, you kind of messed up armor-wise. In fact, can I see that? Oh. No. Oh, I see. I see a little bit of extra. Okay. So they have a maximum hit points. Like a general pool of hit points. I'm going to guess. Yeah, no, that would make sense. Okay, so they've got a general group of hit points. If that drops to 0, they die. Each limb has a share of hit points. If that drops to 0, that limb is disabled. But we have healed maximum hit points back up, but the limbs can't be repaired. I'm going to guess is what we can take from this. All right. Duly noted. Either way, good to go. Right, want this area covered by both of you. If anything comes around that corner, kill it. If it was a friendly, well, they should have let us know they were friendly before they came around the corner. Right. Okay, so that takes 3 points to use. Noted. I would like you to stand out here. Everyone else is going to push forward a bit, but you... Okay, I can't make that much... cover that much distance. You may as well actually push forward. I probably will bring the sniper up a little bit further as well, maybe. You're significantly more agile, so let's get in there, find out what's in this box. Sorry for the wall of text. Had to point this out. Since the game has a cover mechanic, where the operative steps out to aim or shoot, when in Overwatch, if you are in full cover, then the animation of moving is triggered by enemy movement, but has to play while the enemy continues to move. So it's best to Overwatch in half or no cover to mitigate the cover mechanic. So the movement has to play while the enemy continues to move. Oh, right. So basically Overwatch takes place in like time slow mode. So what you're saying... Okay, so... Let me see... Alright, I apologize if I'm not getting this right, but I'm going to try and describe a scenario which highlights a problem that I think you're trying to bring to my attention. Let's say an enemy. Let's imagine the Final Fantasy raiding Shinra headquarters scene of running between the pillars. Let's just assume for the moment that there was an operative in Overwatch watching the gap between the pillars, but from behind a corner of a wall. And Cloud starts running between pillar A to pillar B. If the operative had gone into Overwatch out in the open, they would simply immediately fire a shot, because they're already there gun aiming. But because the operative was behind a wall, they first have to move out of the way of the wall and then to raise their weapon and take a shot. But in that time, Cloud is already ducked behind pillar B, so the shot's going to miss. Is that what you're saying? I've never played Final Fantasy. You're spoiling it. Oh no, I've spoiled like a 80-million-year-old game. I'm so sorry. Get out. Only don't get out. It's okay. You don't have to get out. But you are required to slap yourself in the face with a fish. I don't make the rules. Actually, I do. I've made that rule up right now. Nevertheless, you are required to observe it. Exactly. Yes, there's a delay. Exactly. Perfect. Vision reaction time problems. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. That's amazing. I love the fact that that's the case, Ardent Drub. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Okay, handgun, grenade, and medkit. I'm going to guess that this is for our sniper friend. Very well. I'm not going to do anything. To be fair, he's also spoiling Phoenix. Well, I mean, I guess. But no, I don't... Actually, there probably is a scene like that in the remake, if I'm perfectly honest. But I'm more talking about the ye olde version of Final Fantasy VII, so if that makes any difference, I hope you'll forgive me. I don't know. Sorry for spoiling it, though. I didn't mean to. I didn't imagine anyone wouldn't have already played through that. It's very silly of me, I know, but we're just going to move all the way up, since if someone comes around the corner, it's going to be from there. If they manage to get all the way out here, then 2 people have already missed, so we've already got other problems. Right, good. That mechanic can really bite you in the arse if you don't realize it exists. Yeah, I can imagine, actually. So I really do appreciate letting me know. Your inability to move very far is a real pain in the arse. Okay, let's get up here. Interesting.
Steady. Take Overwatch positions and wait for them to come.
Already on it. But if you're facing a difficult situation, remember you can save your game. Some risky moves will pay off, but others will be there. Shenanigans! I refuse. Also, interesting, this is actually no cover whatsoever. This is half cover. We'll go into the half cover.
Nothing's getting past me.
Well, Can I jet jump in here? I can, sort of, but just not very far. I wouldn't want to because it costs so many points, but I'm using. I would like you to just make a run all the way across there so that you can be useful in Overwatch on the next turn. We're just going to have to do a staggered Overwatch approach. If I put you out there, you're going to be way out in the open, though. I don't really want that. But there's nowhere else good to put you. Yeah, there really aren't very many good options here. Oh, there really aren't very many good options. I'm just going to advance forward, and on the next turn you can position yourself a bit better. I'm going to do something very bold, because I do still feel that we're on a timer. Normally I would take my time and let the enemy come to me, but there was firing going on over there, so we've probably got another ally in danger, so we're just going to be a little bit more ballsy with our movements. Okay.
I'm here.
No negative consequences yet. And you?
I'm on the move.
I was kind of expecting not to be there, but alright. Either way, let's grab the gear out of here. It's going to cost me a turn to do it, though. Since I'm going to put the ammo there so I can automatically reload. Since that'll all cost 1 action point. Let's reload you since you were out. But that's a free action because I had the item on my hotbar. Now I could shoot from here, but let's not. Instead, let's move forward. Pistol. Got an extra action point, so I may as well use this to pull that grenade into my ready slot. Let's narrow the field of fire. There we go. Hopefully we're not going to clip anyone with this. If I need to. And yes, this is how I play when I'm being ultra cautious because I don't know the game. I'll be a little bit more bold as we progress, but right now, ooh, that's going to be bold as well. Sure. You'll be able to watch people approach, if nothing else. Do you have to loot chests via the backpack menu? Yes. Are we there yet? Yes. The answer to that is always yes. Alright, you're going to get some opportunity to fire. Okay, they're apparently dazed. This character is dazed. They will only have 1 AP and 50% accuracy for one turn. Then return to normal. Soldiers get dazed when they take a lot of shock damage from melee attacks or heavy weapons. Glorious. Let me have a look at that. Yeah, shock 100 times 3. So even though we only hit them with 1 shot, I was really hoping that we'd take them out. They're going to have 1 point. Now, the thing to be aware of that, this weapon only takes 1 point to use. But I'm assuming a melee weapon can only be used in the adjacent tiles. So as long as I'm at least 1 tile away, they would have to move to close the distance and then wouldn't be able to attack because they'd already have partially used that action point. So that actually neuters that character. We can afford to get very close then in that case. Which I shall do. I'm not going to attack yet. I want to see what else I can do with my characters before I do. Not a lot of good there. I wonder, would I be able to shoot over the shoulder? Don't mind me, just aiming your way. Oh, yeah, actually. Ooh. Again, because 100% of the shots are going to land within that reticule, I know I'm not going to shoot my friend in the head. I say, with not absolute confidence, and yet here we are for sciencing it. There we go. I'm going to count that as for science proven. You were in no danger, not even once. We've got a crate over there I'd kind of like to explore. I'm not going to do an Overwatch, though, in that mode. I think that mode is not good for Overwatch. Because in Overwatch, they kind of just shoot wherever they feel like. Okay, well, one medkit over there. This is an assault rifle magazine. I'm going to say my sniper is not going to have as much use for grenades as anyone else. Do you have grenades? You do not, so I'll go and grab a grenade from you. For you, rather. Oh, crap. I disapprove of the fact that you missed. You can shoot your friend in the head if you want. Oh, thank you very much for the permission. I wasn't going to, but now you said I can. Seems like a waste of bullets, but I can immediately go back into Overwatch because I haven't moved and we started with 2 AP. Now the thing is, because they're behind cover, they're crouching. All that means is that if someone was shooting at them, they're presenting less of a target. Because they're crouching behind the cover, so, you know, the angle would still matter. But from here, they basically have a clear angle of them. But it does also mean that you don't need to be... Like, it isn't like many games where, unless you're stood behind the cover, you're not getting the protection of the cover. In this one, because it's basically, well, I guess, like hit scan from the perspective of the soldier. If I'm stood here, and for example, someone had a very low profile and was aiming at them, even though I'm not behind the crate is still obscuring me from them.
I'll be right there.
The only difference is, because I'm not behind the cover, I'm not crouching, which is a shame. It doesn't look like I've got the means to manually force a crouch, which would have been quite awesome. But also probably quite overpowered. Okay, that's good enough. Who was the one who used up their medkit?
Receiving.
The other one. Great.
I'm going in.
That worked out quite well for us. Bullet trajectory simulation is fun, yeah. I wonder if there's anything like rebounds or anything like that. That would actually be pretty cool.
Rolling out.
May as well get into a better position. Okay, you're in Overwatch with your sniper weapon. And we're going to march forward in the next turn. Hello. PTSD from XCOM 3. Right there. So much PTSD from XCOM 3. And for those of you like, XCOM 3, there's only 2 XCOMs. I'm talking about XCOM Apocalypse, the OG XCOM 3. Mind fraggers are dangerous creatures that will latch onto a soldier's head, mind controlling them. The best way to deal with a mind fragger is to set a short-range Overwatch cone and shoot it down as it approaches. I'd love a crouch prone mechanic like in Xenonauts with the aim of Phoenix Point. That would be great. It would be amazing. Yes. But it would probably also be a lot more complicated to make a good AI to use. We're going to advance. Okay, there's 2 of them. That's a little bit more worrisome. Hi. Please die. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
I'm on the move.
I'm being very bold now.
Let's do this.
Too bold, perhaps, but... There we go. Can I get very far down here? No, not really.
Ready, willing, and able.
Overwatch. I can't aim there because if I'm aiming there, there is a chance I will shoot my ally. So we'll aim just a little bit further down. Don't forget, XCOM Interceptor and Enforcer. Oh, please let me. Not being allowed to forget that seems like a punishment, honestly.
Ready.
And I haven't done nearly enough bad things today to deserve that punishment.
I'm going in.
Here I am. Let's do this.
My turn.
All right. I'm going to take position over here. I think you're still going to be able to overwatch over their shoulder. Also, I dislike enormously that ladder exists.
Area covered.
Okay, apparently
I
nothing
can make a difference.
there
Receiving.
is going to attack us. Can I get you down here and have a quick look?
The door is shut,
Oh.
so we'll have to use those ladders. Go, go, go!
All right. Well, at least it doesn't look like there's any enemies over there, which is one small mercy. But let's not just assume that's the case. Also, since I haven't had a proper look around there, I'm going to assume it's possible that something could be there. And yes, you can overwatch up angles like that. Or at least I'm fairly certain you can. Once again, I'm sounding very confident about what I'm saying, but it's been a long while since I played this during its, very early launch. Okay. Has cover actually mattered this mission? All these enemies so far look to be melee. Then again, that assumption is a good way for your head to explode. Yeah, exactly, Sweet Orange Bunny. This is a game made by the creator of XCOM. One cannot assume that one is safe without being ready to pay a terrible, terrible price in consequences. Okay, there's nothing down there, which is good. Can I get you up here in a capacity to shoot at things? No. Alright, well, let's just approach for now. I may send my heavy up first.
Let's make this happen.
Also, I like your accent.
I'm on the move.
Gonna switch to my pistol for now. Everyone's gonna be aiming up. And you, of course, as well.
Area covered.
Okay, something moving around behind there. You can get up there and take a turn still. How much of one, though? I could have a peek and see what was up there and then duck back down if needed. Let's have a look. Alright, what we got? Nothing. Curious. Alright. You're up next. Can you get anywhere that... sort of, but not really. When you get up there and you can get up there and into cover. Oh, no, okay, that's not cover. Damn it. That's a shame. But you can get up there and to the side and still use your pistol. I think I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. Whitehammer, thank you very much for the 47 months, mate. Someone remind me, what does this teapot by my name signify? It signifies you being a sub on the channel. Also, Demi of Derp, or any of the mods around at the moment, could you clear out the backseat pass list? I have read and responded to all of them. I'm gonna be awfully frustrating and ask you to do that for me. Probably quite a lot during this stream, because if I tab out to do it, then the game stops making any noise. I'm gonna have to do it when we name people, but we can like do a whole bunch of naming at the same time, so it's not going to be as cumbersome then. I haven't read this one. I have now. Alright, let's get some Overwatch going. Can I go through that door? Is that a door? No. Is there any way into that area? Okay. I think this is just a very, very elaborate set piece, but I wouldn't be surprised if this was like where we would actually fight during base defense missions. I'm fairly certain they have those in this. I'm pretty certain you can be invaded in this. I can't say with absolute certainty, of course, but... okay, we've got a sight. Not much of one, though. Righty-ho. How about my sniper? Do you see anything? No. Could I be in a place where you could? Ooh, maybe, yes. Not interested in what's in this right now. Got some medkits. Don't need them, though. Oh, my lord, look at that reticule. Take your leg off. Take that leg off. Take your torso off. Take your arm off. You might bleed out from that much damage. But you notice how if I shoot it in the torso, it'll drop its max hit points by 20. I'll do the full amount of damage that I can do. But shooting it in the leg, will I disable the torso? Interesting, very interesting. They will die more certainly if I... It won't die at all if I shoot its pincer off, because that's its weapon. Shooting off the arm almost guarantees kill. Shooting it in the torso, not so much. One would have thought that the torso would be the thing to do, but apparently no. Let's go for the hip. But first, I want to try and understand why. How much... Ah, the torso has armor and has 90 hit points, 10 armor. What's the damage on that sniper weapon? Damage 110. So it should still do 100 damage even once armor is accounted for. Because it's a single shot, so if the shot hits, the shot kills. Right, so yeah, I'll only do 100 damage. But why then? Of course, it'll do the full stated 110 damage if I shoot for the leg or the arm or anywhere else that doesn't have armor. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the... Yeah, I was looking in the wrong place. Basically, anywhere that has armor will take 10 damage off the weapon's total. Meaning that we won't have the 110 necessary to take it out. I need all damage to be applied to kill it. So that makes sense. There we go. That's actually pretty cool. Great student. Bet I did. I did in fact read it before you wrote it. I will leave you to puzzle out how I managed to do that. Seems all organs are in the limbs. Wouldn't be the first creature that I've heard of with that particular configuration. Let's march forward. Got enough points there to take the shot. I could have you...
I'm on the move.
Would you be able to shoot over their head? I don't think you would. So I'm just going to grab the gear. Oh, you could... I wonder... Could I have you put ammo in both people's? I can! Oh, that's so cool. I like it. I like that a lot. But this is heavy weapon ammo, so we need to get in there and grab that. But that is actually pretty cool.
Receiving.
Sadly, I have no more points to use there, so I guess just get out of the way. Let's not make ourselves too obvious. We're still going to assume that the enemy here might not all be melee, so I'm going to try and proceed with that in mind. Okay.
Rolling out.
Got something down there. Don't know what it is. Apparently still don't know what 'tis. But there are apparently 2 of them down there. Right. Game, are you bugged? Is that branching off the other one like a tree? Many curiosities. Yeah, man, thank you so much for the 30 months, mate. Wow, the big 30 is here. You still cheer me up just as much as always. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. I'm very glad to be able to cheer you up.